known Greg McDermott for a long time, dating back to my days as an assistant for Dr. Tom Davis at the University of Iowa. And I've been a big fan of his and the way he runs his program and how competitive they are, particularly in postseason. The fact that Creighton has been to the Sweet 16 for the last 5 years speaks, volumes about what kind of program they have, what kind of coach they have, and their culture. I'd love to have a week to get ready for them because they do so many good stuff, so much good stuff that I think I would enjoy learning. And we'll be excited about trying to guard it and seeing if we can put our defensive system in place against a very unique offense with a 7'2" center and a dynamic point guard and the different pieces around them. Well, since our guys complain about getting fouled all the time, it's going to be a real tough one for us because they're just not going to foul us. So you just got to make shots. They do a good job with verticality, and they do a good job not foul shooters. They don't send a ton of people to the offensive glass because they take such good first shots, so there's not a lot of rebounding fouls. And the big fella, does a great job with verticality, so they're able to challenge shots at the rim with him sort of being down there, and their other players really not have to challenge shots because he challenges so many of them. So it just means our first shot offense has got to be really, really good. And I guess for us, we're pretty efficient offense, and we don't rely on the foul line like many teams do to score points. I think we get about 17 or 18% of our scoring from the free throw line. So it's not something we rely on. So that's a good thing for us. Well, I don't want our fans to wait thinking that Atlanta is an automatic, because it's not. And anybody that follows college basketball understands that this matchup against the number 2 team in the Big East, St. John's won the league and they're a 2 seed, and Creighton finished second in the league and played them for the championship game, and they're a 9 seed. So that's a pretty big gap between those 2 teams. So obviously Creighton is an outstanding team. And Creighton is sneaky good in transition. Like they really are good in transition, and they will run and they will take advantage of our transition defense. We're a pretty good offensive rebounding team. We'll send 3 guys to the offensive glass a lot. They know that, so they will attack a good offensive rebounding team by making us pay at the other end. And so we'll have to be on fire in transition and not let them have that. I think the key to playing at our rhythm is when our break's not there, we'll be able to run our stuff. Creighton's not going to turn us over. They're not going to turn us over too much. We'll be able to run our stuff. The question is, are we going to execute it? And one of the keys to playing Creighton is you got to make open shots. You just got to make open shots. If you take that thing too far close to the rim, you're going to be met with something that you're not going to be very happy with.